everybody, man. Long time no see, long time no holler.
We in? We in?
Yeah. We Line of Duty, we on. We ain't in. But so what's up, everybody? What's going on? Y'all, how everybody, out there in the world, man, we been in a little hiatus.
Ain't nobody been locked up. Everybody still here. We accounted for. Count time. All men is accounted for. Ain't nobody escaped the facility yet.
Yeah, man. So what's going on? How was your week, man?
Oh, my week or my weekend?
Your week.
My week was, I've been grinding, man, nonstop working, man, as far as putting things into place. Actually had my son this weekend, man.
Oh yeah?
Had my son, man, had my stepson, man. We went out, did some things, man. It was a beautiful weekend. The Roots was in town, man, for all the people that like, music and stuff like that. And I ain't really hear about too much of, no gun violence or none of that type of stuff. Larry cleaning this joint up.
Yeah, everybody in jail.
I call him Larry Love.
Yeah?
You know what I'm saying?
You in love with Larry?
No, I ain't in love with Larry. I call him Larry Love, though.
Oh, yeah?
I'm talking about Larry Krasner, if y'all don't know who I'm talking about.
He's the number one op for the YNs?
Yeah.
He's the number one op.
The super op.
It's crazy. We talking about how he making all the ops, well, all the young boys on all his gangs, making them co-defendants.
How we just had Hefe up here, man. For those who ain't catch it, man, go ahead, watch it on our YouTube page, man. Tales from the Jails, man. We got young Hefe, man, a young brother, man, that, gave up his life at a young age, man. He talks about that on there, man. He talks about the co-defendants. He's on a currently new indictment after he's receiving a life sentence and a 7.5 to 15 years. So he's got another indictment with dudes that he was out there trying to hurt and they was trying to hurt him. So, and they're co-defendants now, fighting for their lives after they just fought each other for their lives. So yeah, see how this shit get, this stuff get tricky, y'all. It get real tricky. But to piggyback off of that, man, this is the last time that I will address this situation, man.
Hold on, before you do that, right? Before you do that, I want to say what's up with the Turkey Bands, John Michael, the Great 215, Real Reacts TV, Relly Reacts TV, Coast to Coast One, C Dollar Bills, G Thing, Test SJ8KM, Nadir _SM, Sharif Ibn Yaqub 1829. Everybody that's in the chat so far, everybody that's here that I've seen so far, and everybody knows more people to come join the chat. So I just want to say what's up to everybody, man, out there in the world. But go ahead, you can finish what you're saying.
This is the last time that I will be addressing this issue or topic that I'm bringing up today, and this is about my lifestyle. After that, you will see and hear about our lifestyle as we present it to you as the episodes go on. And like I said, we're gonna do a documentary of our neighborhood or where we're from. I asked the audience and I asked the fans. I asked, I don't like to say fans because that sounds kind of weird, but family. I asked the family, in the penitentiary, when a dude came on to a rec yard or a compound or whatever you may want to call it federal wise, and if something was an accusation about him, about his name, about what he did to get there, and it was bad, he wouldn't be right then and there put hands on or anything by the convicts. He will have a grace period of 30 days to get the proper paperwork and present it to the men. Now, I asked the family and the audience about, 8-9 days ago, about the allegations that came up on me concerning another Braheem Bram Jackson that testified on 2 homicides in 1998. Then the guy that pulled it up, I respect him going back, fact checking and finding out who this could be. I just didn't respect the fact that he put my face on it and said, that's him.
Oh, he found out who the boy really is?
No, a lot of people know who he is. I don't know if he found out who he is, but I'm just saying I respect that. Yeah, they're in the comments. There's a couple dudes, he's from Erie Avenue, this other Braheem Jackson that testified on the homicides of Germantown and Tioga. Now, I have got the paper where I had to go down City Hall, and y'all know I'm broke. Y'all know I'm broke as a joke. But a good brother right here, I had to get a couple dollars from him to go get this paperwork. I had to go to City Hall, to the records, to retrieve the case that I was locked up for in 1998. The homicides that I was charged with, not testified as this other Braheem Jackson did. I was charged with 2 homicides in 1998 October, and I told you all that. So I didn't want to go get all the paperwork because that's just going to be a whole, a clusterfuck. So what I did get was the disposition of the case. The disposition of the case tells you every proceeding that happened and whether I got convicted on it, whether I got, acquitted of it or no prize, as I said. So can y'all please put this up? And the docket numbers is up here for y'all to see too. The docket numbers, the court numbers, all at the case number. As you can see, can you highlight that Braheem Jackson for me? That's me. That's me, y'all. This is me right here. Braheem Jackson, 611 North 43rd Street. Now, the 611 North 43rd Street is where the actual case took place
No,
at.
I don't think that's where it is. I think that's your address they had on.
No, I wasn't. I'm not. What's 611 North 43rd Street?
That's the 600 block down. That's not. That's Reed. That's on. Yeah, that's down like that's like 611 43rd. No, 43rd.
Yeah.
That's like on the block where the hole was at. Not on duty. Where the roaster was at.
Well, I don't know.
Because the 700 block is where I should live at when I was born and raised at. 700. I was just born 738 North Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's cross.
So coming back towards us, that's your address. Coming back towards.
Well, I ain't never lived there before.
But that's the address they have. That's probably what you gave them at that time. Look at the zip code though. 19100. Our zip code is 19104.
Yeah.
So you must have was lying at that time.
Yeah, I was up there telling them.
You gave them a crazy address.
Yeah, I'm trying to hide and get out of it, and they ain't hitting that.
Yeah.
Now, as you can see, 7580, that's my date, what I told y'all before, which is my birthday. Another thing that I'm highlighting. Now, right underneath that, can you highlight the MC case number? Anybody that want to go back and pull up this case, this is what you pull up. This is the number this is the docket number for this case that you pull up. Now go.
Well, I said the case number is 98106039.
Yeah, exactly. That's what he just highlighted.
Okay, yeah, because we know that people that's listening on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and so forth.
Okay, yeah, for the people who's listening.
Okay.
Now we have the date of incident. Can you go up there next to the birth date, please, and highlight that? Next to birth date, right there to the left of the birth date. Yep, that's when it happened. Remember I told you I was locked up October 1990. The case happened October 5th, 1998, right? I got caught. Can you go to complaint DT? That's when I got caught. I got caught days after, 25 days, 3 weeks after the case actually happened, which was 10/30/98. Now, can you go to next to that and highlight it, which is 11/4/98. That was my preliminary for these two homicides.
That was fast, too.
Now, mind you, I only got this the disposition for me. I didn't get my co-defendants. My co-defendants would have been mad as hell if I'd have had their name up there. So this is for Braheem Jackson. As y'all can see, this is the real Braheem Jackson. That's my state number, 810123. That's a number that I won't forget, like the number in feds I got, 56992-066, for those that want to look me up. I give you this because I really don't care, but I give it to y'all where y'all can know who y'all dealing with and who's talking to y'all. And this don't make me a Superman because I didn't tell, I went to jail and didn't. No, I don't want the audience out there thinking, man, he's super. No, I was a goddamn fool, a super fool. And I hate for anybody that got to go through this, just to prove that they are a man. No, that don't make you a man because you've been charged with this and that and you didn't tell. No, that don't make you no man. Nah, that make you a goddamn idiot and a fool and a live wire. Now, you see the charges, right? Go ahead and highlight that for me right there. Right, come on down to murder. You see the charges, murder. You can look up that docket too. That's me right there, what they charged me for in 1998. Let's slide up. Now let's see the conclusion of the case. There you go. You see that? You see that? You see that seal right there at the bottom? Let's read that at the bottom first with a 9/5/2001. That was the end of my case. And what it says is, in NAM 9/5/2001, the district attorney with leave of court enters a null prize sequel on the within bill of information. That means null prize. So anybody that looks that up, y'all could, I ain't even got to tell y'all what that means. Y'all go look it up for yourself where y'all can come up with your own determination. Meaning the government threw it out from a lack of evidence. As I told you before, you see my lawyer name, the same lawyer that we had up here interviewing, David Meshach. David B. Meshach was my lawyer for this case. This was my judge, Judge Posserin, right here. And this got no prize September 5th, 2001. So again, we're not up here just to, you know, prove a, well, I'm definitely proving a point, but we're not up here glamorizing like we're trying to be like, yeah, man, we tough, man, or I killed dudes and yeah, I'm up here standing on business. No, I was a goddamn idiot. I was a fool. And then I didn't even do this. Again, I didn't do this. Me and my co-defendants didn't do this. We was charged. We was blamed, and you know had to sit 3.5 years. Now this right here, you see that seal? You just can't get that seal from anywhere. These little type of little branches from you can't get that from anywhere. You can't fake that or none of that. Now again, go up to the front again, to the top, where everybody can write down these dockets if they want to write them down. And for all the dudes that wanted to holler in the chat, like, man, it's Braheem, how many Braheem Jacksons you know? And oh my God, and this and that. And I get that too, because if somebody told me they caught a case in a certain time and I came across that name, that person is saying that they is, I have nothing to do but believe this is that person until I find otherwise. So again, I'm not going to bring up this subject again. I know I'm a man. At the end of the day, I ain't have to do this, but you know, my brother was on me like, man, you know, the hell with it, we just going to keep on. No, because if it was on the other end of the foot and we was in jail, this is what I've been learning. This is what I've been taught. This was been indoctrinated in me to show your paperwork, the black and white. It's not safe for you to make assumptions about a person without that black and white, because you can ultimately be hurt, may lose your life about playing with a man's character, man. It's nothing cool with playing with a man's character out here in the world today. Not even a man, just anybody, a woman, a boy, a child, a girl. You don't play with nobody's character, man. And then if I'm telling the truth on you, that means I ain't playing with your character. I'm telling the truth about you about something. So make sure that your findings is correct, everything is correct before you come to the table with the accusations.
Let me ask you a question though, because I'm assuming that this may have came up before with individuals that's in the feds or the states penitentiaries. Somebody like yourself, because you know we had to go through to get this paperwork, right? It was like a little not difficult, but it was a little bit of a task.
Only because it was from 1980. A lot of people say 1998. How come they can't just? No, they took that off. The governor, the governor passed a law. I forgot what governor we had. One of my co-defendants, but passed a law years ago that if you was to beat something of this nature, they gotta expunge it from your record within 3 years. Mm-hmm. Because usually this will still pop up on your record, and that will prevent you from getting jobs and stuff like that. And you beat the case. Yeah. But a employee, a owner, would be like, well, shit, you've been charged with 2 homicides. Even though you beat it, I still don't. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go ahead and take the dude that ain't got this type of charge.
Exactly.
So you know, what you was asking me,
because like I was saying, like sometimes guys are incarcerated, and knowing what you had to go through to get this paperwork, if a person cannot produce this paperwork in a timely manner while they're incarcerated,
they getting their ass whooping, they getting off that yard.
Even if they, like in your case, like this situation right here, like I didn't tell, I just can't get the documents to prove it.
Yeah, you did.
So there's no
around. You see how it took me what damn near 8 days to go get it. 8 days, and that was going to get it. And if I ain't had no money, if I ain't had you with me, I probably still wouldn't have had it. But for a person that don't have, you know, what they like to call it, legs or arms or reach that can get out and make things happen, yeah, they in trouble if you can't produce. If you can't produce an accusation, especially if a person is coming like with the stuff that they had, a Braheem Jackson actually told on somebody in 98, especially that, yeah. Like, come on, man, you got to go get that, man. You got to go get that. And I'm not even gonna sit here and say I feel good, because I feel a little offended a little bit. Like I had to even go through this, but I get it. I get it. I ain't no feeling, because if I'm feeling good, that means I had something to hide all the time and I was worried. No, I know who I am. You know who I am. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, and the men who know me know who I am. And then the people out there, they know who I am, but the naysayers and the haters, it's just something just to feed off. And bull black, this and that. But you won't come tell it to my face, though. You'll sit back in groups and whisper and I get it. That's the way of the world today. Mm-hmm. But you know how we is. We stand on all business. Whether me and this man sit up here and I can say what I want to him respectfully, and he gonna say what he want to me respectfully, and we gonna get past it. Mm. You know what I'm saying? That's just it. But this is the way that you do things. This is the way you handle things. This is the way you exonerate yourself. You don't got to get mad. Back in the day, I'd have got mad. I don't want to put hands on a nigga. Yeah. And because especially if I know I'm right, I want to go right at him, but I understand the platform that we have and the awareness that we bring into the people. So I don't want to be up here like I'm a fraud. Like, damn, this the whole time. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to prove it too.
Yeah.
Like, damn, man, he up here talking all this good stuff and don't tell and this and that and this and that. And the whole time this nigga done told on a nigga. That's bad.
With this, right? This situation where as though like, you know, this came about. How many times do you think this happened to people with the same name? Like he had the same name as me, and he told. You know what I'm saying? You think this come up a lot? Because it could be, because sometimes people have common names.
Yeah, a lot of people got.
Your name is not really a common. I mean, not
no,
common
that's a common name. I got a common
Braheem
name.
Jackson.
Braheem Jackson's a bunch of Braheem Jacksons.
Okay, well,
you pull that joint up right now, and about
On
67 going to not on duty.
For good.
About 67 of them going to pop up.
Wow. And then, so sometimes it's a lot of dudes in jail that can't produce, you know, paperwork to show that it wasn't them sometimes because, like you said, they don't have legs in jail. So they in there fighting for their life. So it's no pause period. Like, look, hold up. I'm going to give you 10 days, 20 days to get the paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
How long do they give you? How long do they give you? Like
30.
Oh, 30 days?
You get 30 days.
So I can call home like, mom, dad, brother, whoever.
That's why you get the 30 days, because, you know, you get that grace period because, you know, people, you got to get in contact with people. You got to get this. And you know how people out here living their own life. So they got to cut time out for you. And, you know how I used to call you for money. I used to call you for money, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I know I need it Thursday. I will call you on Monday and ask for it because I ain't going to get it to Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not because you didn't want to send it to me, but the hustle and bustle of you out here running your businesses and taking care of your family and your kids, I already know. I already know how to finesse. I know my intel.
Yeah.
All right, I know I'm gonna get it from Feet. Yeah, I need a deuce. He gonna send it. But if I ask him on Thursday, I'm not gonna get it on Thursday.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is beat him to the punch, bro. I'm going. Yeah, I was lying to you. Yeah, bro. I go to the store today. You gotta hurry up and send it. So I know I'm gonna get it Wednesday.
Yeah.
And I still ain't gonna get it that day. But that's how it is. So that's why you get the 30-day grace period. You know what I'm saying?
And 30 days go past. They come into your cell. Hey, listen, man. 30 days up.
Oh yeah, you already know it. The dudes is out. The paper workers is on the yard.
So how do they know? Like, I'm not asking some crazy questions, but all right, today I asked the paperwork on the 15th. So the 15th of next month, you should have it.
Yes. Yes, you got 30 days, and there's gonna be some whoever's asking for that, especially, and then it's coming from your own car 9 times out of 10 that want to see your paperwork. You know what I'm saying? That made these accusations against you or her.
Walking with you every day.
Yeah.
But that can turn real fast to them breaking your jaw.
The nigga breaking down the cheat sheets and nigga breaking your jaw. Yep, you played with men the whole time, cause you got dudes that come in and you be ready to give him a bag, right? Like when the nigga get off the bus and he on the federal yard. And I know you 066, which is Philly, and you get off the bus and I say, damn, bro, we got a bag for you. We got cosmetics in here. We got soups and all that to hold you over till you go to stores. Everything in here for you. Sweatsuit, because, you know, you come with dumbass browns on.
Mm-hmm.
You might got be an old pair of sneaks or something in the bag for you or something, huh? But listen, bro, don't take this, because you got 30 days to show your paperwork. Don't take this bag if you know you hot, bro. If you know you can't produce that paperwork in 30 days, do not take this bag, bro. And that niggas be on it. I done gave bags to plenty of niggas with them instructions.
And you ever give it back to anybody that told?
Majority of the time, a dude that told her be like, no, I ain't even on homie time or none of that, man. I'm Christian over here. I'm just rock with the Christian table, whatever. And then that's a red flag. Because I know dudes that did that and still showed their paperwork. Like, listen, I ain't with the homies in 066. I ain't with that Philly stuff and all that. I just want to do my time and leave. But look, here go my paperwork. But I'm standing over here with this side. Okay, cool, homie. All right, cool. So when I see you in the yard, I still give you your salams and respect. Yo, bro. Oh, that's the homie right here. He just ain't on homie time, and he a man. He ain't telling nobody.
Yeah, he just don't want to be involved in none of the shenanigans.
The shenanigans what we got going on over here. So I respect that too.
Yeah, he ain't trying to be in part of it, you know.
Yeah, but I seen niggas be like, oh no, man. No, I'm cool. I'm ready to go to the store. Damn, you just got off the bus Tuesday. We don't go to the store the next Tuesday. You ain't gonna have nothing to next Tuesday. You don't want no soap or nothing? No, I'm good, bro. Oh yeah, this nigga done did something strange for some change. Yes, he did.
Dang.
Mr. Sandman, thank you for that, man. Appreciate the donation, Mr. Sandman.
Yeah, shout out to you, Mr. Sandman. Appreciate that.
What'd he say? What's Sandman say?
He said, even though the case was dismissed, the district attorney could refile the case because there's no statute of limitations on homicide.
Yes, and that's what Noel Pride. That's why I didn't really want to get into this like that, and my co-defendants don't even want me bringing up their names. Right now, today, if they get any type of evidence on me in my case and my co-defendants, they can come in this studio where we're giving you the awareness at, and you will witness them locking me up on a live. If I'm doing a live and they come for me, you will see me standing up and cuffing up and getting in the paddy wagon. Yes, that's what saying, man. That's exactly for what that means for those who's watching that don't know what that means.
Yeah, why people ask that famous question when the cops lock them up? You know what that question is?
What question is that?
When they say, "What I do?"
Oh yeah, what I do?
That's the first thing everybody say when they
get. You know why a nigga asking that? Because he want to know. I hope they don't know what I did.
Like they voice change, and they're like, "What I do?" Like they voice change.
And then see, if I was a cop, right? Which I would never be, but if I was a cop, right, and I locked somebody up, like, you know what you did, nigga? That homicide, doing such and such. You know what you did. This is what we got you for. And then when the nigga get that, like, dang, his whole mood go there.
Yeah, cause you know, being locked up for a homicide, you know, you're not getting out for at least for a deuce. At least 2 years, you're gonna be sitting fighting that in the county.
What you mean, Turkey Bands do not take this bag? What you mean?
Talking about you when you saying if you snitching.
What bag?
This bag you said.
Oh yeah. Do not take this bag. Oh yeah. If you take that bag, that's even more disrespect to the men. You sat here and knew you told, and still took the charity that I'm bringing to you, and I'm letting you know. Do not take this bag if you inform it on someone else. And you say, no, I'm a man. And you take that joint and you eat my soups late on the night and you wearing my sweats. And I got all these years in, and with all these years ago, and I only had 2 pairs, so you know I need them sweats. Why you running around with my sweats on and you told on somebody? He my goddamn sweatpants back. So that's what make it even more crazier when you take that bag. That joint you in your mind like, yo, he really disrespecting me.
Yeah, you're right. So who determines who turned it in to give up sweatsuits, or everybody's pitching?
No, everybody pitching. Everybody, like, say if it's 40 Philly niggas on the yard, everybody get a $5 list. Like, yo, you get 2 toothpastes, 2 soaps, you get a pack of, you get a pair of sweatpants. You know, every week everybody just chip in. So we got like a big bag, and then the Muslims do it too. It's called a betamar bag. Like, we're just
a betamar bag.
Yeah, I forgot what that means, but it's a betamar bag. Anybody that's been in the federal system that's watching right now, let me know what a betamar bag is.
Is this a betamar? Is that like a?
It's like a
bait mean like house, but I'm not speaking Arabic. Betamar, I gotta look into it.
Yeah, there's a betamar bag. So you know they do that to make sure that they got stuff for dudes that's just coming in.
Wow, and then so everybody pitching something and give something to inmates that's coming in and look out for them. And
yeah, make little bags, make little $30, $40 bags for a dude. You come in, so now you ain't on your face. You got a little something hold you over till you can make it to commissary.
So what if it's more than one Philly dude coming through, one dude from what if it's like 5 066 guys coming in?
Oh, we gotta take care of all of them. That's why, but there's a bunch of us on the yard already. We
so
got big bags that's in niggas' cells that hold it for. These bags is only for dudes to get off the bus. These ain't for us to eat. Like, if I give you a $5 list, I come collect that at the commissary. I come take what you're supposed to give me. Boom, I check that off. I go to the other homies' blocks. I get their stuff. So now I'm back at the block with this big old bag. So now this is stuff I know what to go in the bag. You get a pair of shower shoes. You get a soap dish. You get a bar of soap. You get a toothbrush. You get a toothpaste. You get some clothes if it's in there. You get a couple soups. All these bags ain't nobody bag different from the others. Unless, like, say you my homie, like you just came through just now, feet. I see you come through. I'm gonna have extra stuff that you might get a bag, but I got extra stuff for you. You really like my brother. So you know the other dudes, you just from Philly. So dudes, you're connected to them because you're from Philly. So you know dudes come through like that too. Yeah, I mean I might got 2-3 pair of brand new sneaks. I'm never putting a pair of brand new sneaks in the betamar bag.
Wow, you stingy like that?
Yeah.
You're not giving up no brand new sneaks. Nobody.
No, you gonna get these joints I was playing ball in.
Oh wow.
Because these joints are just supposed to hold you over until you can get to the store. That's all. This ain't nothing for you to be taking pictures with on picture day in the rec yard and all that, trying to get out to the visiting room with. These is something, because you know when you get off that bus, you don't have no shoes. You got skippies. So anything beats the skippy.
Shout out to Keith